Hi, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Monday Motivational. Like always, we're going to start off with the scripture today. Where I'm getting my scripture is Joshua 1:9, what it states, I have not commanded you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Now, where that kind of reminds me of is stepping outside your comfort zone. Now, are you? I think that's one of the best ways to make yourself grow. You know, stepping outside your comfort zone, challenges is what makes you grow. Now, with that, with the challenges and what makes you grow, I think of two things, and it's growth and contribution. In order to get outside your comfort zone, you got to do new things, try new things. There's a saying, it says, get comfortable being uncomfortable. I think that's the main thing is as long as we're constantly being uncomfortable, it makes you grow in that aspect. To give an example is when you work out or when I work out, when you're the most uncomfortable, that's when your muscle is growing. A lot of people, Pastor Jake talked about it, the DOMS effect, where it's a lot of the lactic acid that comes 1 or 2 days after. Now, I think that's from being uncomfortable, and that's what you start getting that growth. Now, if that makes sense. Now, with contribution, I think there's a saying that I absolutely love, and I found myself with this saying. And it says, you find yourself when you lose yourself to the service of others. That's where I stepped out of my comfort zone, is seeing what I could do to offer my help. Now, just this weekend, we did the movie in the parking lot, and we had a great success. This was my first time. I was really stepping outside my comfort zone. I also made a video for the church, which I was really nervous, but it it turned out really fine. It turned out really everybody enjoyed it. We had a good time. I may have been up for a long time, but on the other hand, it was just a blessing to everybody, and that's what I feel is, I made that goal to dedicate myself to something bigger than myself. I think that's where we can also start to grow in developing, something new for us. Now, I think one thing is challenge yourself to try something new. Whether it's a different routine, whether it's a different workout, something that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. You know, make yourself, I would say, that feeling that where you're not sure, because that right there, I heard a saying from Robin Sharma, and he says confusion is just the beginning of mastery, because you're starting to question yourself. You're starting to ask, is there more for me to do? Is there more for me to help? More for me to give? And I think we could all do that. Give more of ourselves. Try something new. Just step outside the comfort zone. I do. That's how I live my life. Really, it's just trying to step outside the comfort zone because the moment you get comfortable, they say the learning curve is going up. When you stop learning, you start sliding down. I want to continuously be on the slow climb up and always accelerating. I think that's the best route to go. So, you know, leaving with that, I want to have starting with self awareness. I think that's where it all begins. If we start with self awareness to see what we can do, step outside your comfort zone. It's be aware of what you're doing wrong, what you can change. Start focusing on those things that, if you're not feeling that happy about it, there's something in you that wants to change, and there's something in you that's waiting to grow out and become that greater person. There is that greater person inside you, just like there is for me. Everybody has a calling. So step outside your comfort zone today. Try something new. I love you guys. You guys have a beautiful week and a happy Monday. Thanks. Aloha.